What up? I'm about to give y'all a gem, a few gems, in fact. Topic is why the ones you want don't want you, and the ones that want you, you don't want. 9 times out of 10. It don't always happen that way, but we all know that usually this is how it goes. And I have my theories for this. I have a couple of theories, to be honest. So I'm just gonna ramble and just try to get this shit out before I get to the store. I think one of the reasons is because people don't know how to handle a blessing, not just a person in general. Like if a person gets a lot of money or something like that. A lot of people don't know how to handle that, man. They just, or they take it for granted, or they become lazy. In other words, what I'm trying to say is some people get big-headed. Some people feel like if you want them, then they're better than you, or they can do better than you. And if you don't want them, then it makes them feel like they're not good enough and you can do better than them. A lot of these talking points are going to be from a man's perspective, but you can apply it vice versa if you're a female, because it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing that men do, not just women, right? Shit. You know, you ever wonder, like, man, why does she want the guy that don't want her, and the guys that she wants, or the guys that want her, she don't want? It's because she can have it. You know what I mean? Even if it's a guy that she actually wanted at first, I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, if she actually gets that guy, she probably start not wanting that guy. Or taking that guy for granted, or thinking they're not as valuable as they look when they don't want you. Same thing with a man. She's on my dick, oh, I got her, you know what I mean? Versus, damn, I'd love to fuck her because I ain't never fucked her yet. That's all it is. Just like you can look at a dude's girl like, man, he lucky he fucking that. He looking at it like, man, I'm about to play PlayStation. I don't want to fuck her because he got her. Because it's right there. You know what I mean? Just like you can look at a rich person like, man, look at that mansion they got. And all that and all this, man, they lucky. But if they're not a humble person or a person that appreciates, then a lot of rich people, they're not going to be happy with the riches. You have to be able to appreciate every little small thing, and then that's when you become happy if you're rich. You know, if you don't, you got 10 Rolls Royces, you don't know which one you're going to drive, and it's just not the same as versus a person who don't got no Rolls Royce. I don't want to ramble on about this shit, but that's what it basically is, man. Once she feel like she can have you, she feel like she's better than you, or she can do better than you. And the guys that she can't have, she thinks are better than what they really are, or better than her. I'm gonna say that again. The guys that don't really want her, she thinks are better than her, or better than what they really are. And the reason why she thinks they're better than her is because they don't want her. He must be able to get someone better than me. Because if he couldn't, he would want me, right? Or he must be better than what he really is. It goes back to that rich thing that I just talked about. Because you don't got the $1 million, so it seems better than what it really is, right? So she don't got that guy, so he seems better than what he really is. Same thing, vice versa with you dudes. That's why I tell you, if a woman don't like you, move on. The woman who actually do like you is actually going to be a better experience. It might seem like this model or whatever the case, whoever you like more than this one would be better, but in reality, the one that you probably don't like as much, that likes you more, would probably be a better experience. So in reality, you probably actually like the one that likes you more. You just don't see it because you stuck on whatever you like, and you're not looking at it from the correct perspective. The correct perspective is, this girl will do anything for me, and this girl not so much. And they both attractive, so, you know, but for some reason you want the one you can't have. You know what I mean? It's something that people really gotta wake up to and realize, man. You know, I tell you all the time, man, a lot of times they rejected you because of the simple fact that you're trying to get at them. They can have you. You know, the ones that they can't have, the mysterious ones and all this other shit. Those are the ones that they really are worried about. The ones that they got, really, yeah, they appreciate it, but trust me, man, it'll die down at some point. If they don't appreciate it to the fullest. They might appreciate it temporarily, but if they don't appreciate every aspect of the person they got, it's going to become old, you know? It's going to become old, man. I ain't even open that door yet. Shit, man. But basically, that's what it is, man. If she can have you, this is why they say the guy that treats her good, she don't want, right? And it's not that she don't want to be treated good. It's the simple fact that the guy that treats her good makes her feel like she's good enough. The guy that doesn't treat her good or ignores her, whatever, makes her feel like she's not good enough. So she doesn't feel like she has to prove something to the guy that actually wants her versus the guy that doesn't. You know, and same thing, vice versa with dudes. That's why you see a lot of women in relationships that are with men that beat on them and cheat on them and shit. It's because that girl feels broken. She doesn't feel like she's good enough, so she always feels like she got to prove herself to him, and she feels like nobody else will want her. You know what I mean? She can't do better than that guy. All type of shit like that. But when you treat her like gold, shit starts to creep in their mind. That's woman or man. And which leads me to my last point, spiritual. This is the real one. This is my real reason why I think this shit happened. More than the other shit. That shit counts too, but this is the real shit. Because it's spiritual warfare, man. Like a lot of y'all think y'all could fake not liking a woman. You can't fake it for the simple fact that, yeah, you might be able to fake it from her on the outside looking in. She might see that, oh, he didn't text me right away. He must not like me. But the devil knows. The devil knows if you like somebody or not. And to me, the devil tries to pair up people, one person that likes somebody and one person that doesn't really like that person. The reason why is because he can use the one that don't really like the person to hurt the other person. How can the devil hurt a woman if my intentions are good as a man and I just want to be with a woman and treat her like gold and all this other shit? How can the devil, or why would the devil send a woman my way? The only person that would send a woman my way would be God, because that woman deserves it, which is another point I'm going to touch. You know, but back to the other point before I get to that point. Spiritual warfare, the devil uses people to hurt people. So the devil knows this guy's good or this girl's good. Nah, I like this one over here. It's something about them, they're not paying attention to you and all this other shit. Like them over there. The devil knows who's who. The devil knows people's hearts. He knows how people move. So he rewards people who do people dirty. And tries to keep people away from people who are good for them. And it's not just with relationships, it's with friendships and everything. You ever notice people are cool with the ones that don't give a fuck about them, and you try to be a good friend to them and shit, you know, give them a ride home and all this other shit, but they still fuck with the drivers who don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? They ain't never offered them a ride home. You the one offer them a ride home and all kind of other shit, but they don't like you, but they'll like them other people that don't give a fuck about them. Same thing. Same fucking thing. And it leads me to my last point. People are in karma debt. What I mean by that is people have done women and men wrong. So why do y'all think that the Most High God is going to bless them with someone good? You have to pay that karma debt. You can't go through all your life doing women wrong or women or men wrong and then expect to just get this great woman or great man that's never going to do you wrong. Great woman or man is never going to do you wrong. No, it don't work that way. I know it seems like that sometimes because you see some people who do people wrong all their life and then they get somebody who treats them like gold. But guess what? It's a marathon, not a race. That person probably going to end up getting hurt in the end. You have to pay your debt to karma. There's no way around it. You can't be a player all your life and then get a good woman and nothing's going to happen. It just don't happen that way. It just don't happen. Something's going to happen. It might come in a different form. You might get a woman who loves you and not leave you, but it might come in different forms. Still going to come in. It's still coming. You know what I mean? Still coming. But it's spiritual warfare. That's the main reason why. I think that people don't like people that actually would do them good. That's my person. You could throw the looks and all that other shit out the window. That shit matters, but to me, ultimately, I think it's what I just said. The devil knows who's going to do people dirty or not. You know what I mean? And a lot of men, all they do is look at how good a woman is. Be like, well, why don't she like the good guy, the guy that'll treat her good? Because maybe that woman done some dirt to a lot of men, and now she has to pay her karma. Her karma is liking the wrong guy, not liking the way better dude. She's supposed to fumble him. That's karma. Think about it. Just like a man. Do a man do women dirty, and then he meets this great woman and fumbles her somehow, some way for some other girl that does him dirty or whatever. However he fumbles her, he still fumbles her. That's part of his karma. He's not supposed to pick that one that's never going to do him dirty and shit, because he still got to pay his karma. So a lot of y'all, and a lot of women do this. Why don't they like the good ones that actually like them and this and that? Why are you worried about a man that actually is liking women that don't like them? Why are you worried about a man that don't like women that's good for him? That makes you just as hypocritical as him. You're saying that men don't know when someone likes them, but you're ignoring the men that like you for a man that don't like you. You're worried about why he don't like you or why he don't like women that like him. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Make this shit make sense, dog. I'm telling y'all, it's karma, spiritual warfare. It's spiritual warfare, man. A lot of people are in karma debt. So just because a woman look good, I'm going to say this one more time, I'm getting the fuck up off of you. This applies to a woman, vice versa, if you watch her. Just because, but I'm just going to speak from a man's perspective, because this is what men do. Oh, she look good, so why don't she like a good guy? She should pick me, or she deserves to be saved and all this. You don't know what that woman done to men. There's a reason why she's not liking the right guy for her. If she was a good person, she would have good karma. She would gravitate towards somebody who's good for her and like somebody who's good for her ultimately, because that would be her fate. But since a lot of them are bad and doing men dirty and shit, their fate is to like a dude that does them dirty. Period. And the same thing vice versa. I'm out this bitch.